If I woke up tomorrow morning with no job, no savings, with AI having just wiped my career out from under me, and I had to start over from zero with one single move, I would do exactly what I'm about to show you in this video, and I'll do it in the next 20 minutes, starting from total beginner, no experience needed. In fact, let me show you right now where this ends up. So you know from the very start you're not walking away empty-handed. This is the exact system it builds, and these are the kinds of numbers it can lead to, because AI is not a passing trend. It is the single biggest wealth redistribution of the last 25 years. The exact same wave the internet created back then, AI is creating right now. And if you think I'm exaggerating, wait 1 second, because the number I'm about to show you in 10 seconds is going to change your mind. If you're new here, let me give you a quick intro. I'm Luigi Fiano, content creator and founder of Digital Growth Academy. For years, I was climbing the corporate ladder, pulling in a 6-figure salary, until AI literally took my job. And just like that, overnight, I was out of work. So I decided to flip the script. I took the exact same AI that stole my job right out from under me and almost ruined me. And I used it to make money online from home, working just a couple of hours a day. Since then, I've ended up partnering with massive brands like Alibaba, InVideo, and Higgsfield. I've already helped over 1,000 people back in Italy do the exact same thing. And now I'm bringing that strategy to the US. I'm talking about ordinary people like Ivan, Speranza, Noemi, Azura, Emanuele, and so many others who are now making thousands of dollars every single month on semi-autopilot, working just a few hours a day. And on this channel, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it too. Even if you never want to show your face online or step foot in front of a camera, you're getting access to step-by-step high-value tutorials where I break down exactly how I did it and how you can copy my blueprint. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. And let's jump right into the video. Let's start with an uncomfortable truth. In just the first 6 months of 2025, the tech sector cut roughly 78,000 jobs. 78,000. And these aren't side gigs, these are skilled high-level roles. Professionals, exactly like I used to be. Now let me ask you the question nobody wants to ask you. If your job disappeared tomorrow, how long would you last? Most people freeze right here, get scared and click away. Don't be one of them. Because that same AI that is sending thousands of people home is at the very same time opening the biggest window of opportunity we've seen in 25 years. It's the exact same moment the internet went through in the early 2000s. The people who caught the wave early built something enormous. The people who showed up late spent the rest of their time playing catch up. And the difference between those two groups wasn't talent and it wasn't starting money. It was one single thing: timing. In a few minutes, I'll show you why right now is the single cheapest moment to get in. But first, you need to see what's inside this video. Because what I'm about to give you is not the usual motivational video that hypes you up and leaves you with nothing in your hands. This is a genuine free crash course. In a few minutes, I'll break down piece by piece the exact system I used to build a second income with AI. From home, without showing my face, working just a few hours a day. All in one place, free, without you having to reach for your wallet. Stick with me all the way to the end, because around the halfway mark, I'll reveal the one piece most people skip, and it's the exact reason they end up making nothing. And hold on a second, because this video is built for you if you recognize yourself in at least one of these three situations. 1. You're a professional, an employee, a manager, and deep down you can feel that sooner or later AI is going to come knocking on your door too. 2. You've already tried to do something online, but you got stuck at the idea of having to show yourself, talk on camera, put your face out there. 3. You don't have time, you've got a job, a family, and you need a few hours in the evening, not a second full-time gig. If you're even just one of those 3, this is the right video for you, because the system I'm about to show you was built specifically to run faceless, no voice and no face. Here's exactly what we're breaking down together, in order. Number 1, how to create short-form content that stops the thumb and captures total strangers who've never heard of you using a 3-letter formula I'll teach you in a moment. Number 2, how to turn that attention into money through a digital product built with AI. No inventory, no shipping, no clients to chase. Number 3, how to put all of this on autopilot so the system works 24 hours a day even while you sleep. And then there's number 4. But that one is not on today's list, and in a few minutes you'll understand why it's the most important piece of them all. Let's start with the first piece, the fuel for the entire system. Short form content. Those vertical videos a few seconds long that you scroll on Reels, Shorts, TikTok. The reason they're the perfect starting point is simple. They're the only place on the internet where a total stranger today, without a single follower, can put their content in front of tens of thousands of people. For free, but careful, 90% of people do them the wrong way and then complain that the algorithm doesn't work. The secret comes down to one structure I've boiled down to 3 letters, so simple you'll never forget it. The HVC formula. H is for hook. The first 2 or 3 seconds of the video, and they are everything. If you don't stop the thumb right there, nobody sees the rest. The hook has to open a curiosity gap or hit a raw nerve. I lost my job to to AI, then I use that same AI to start over. V is for value. This is where you deliver on the hook's promise. You show something useful, you teach one micro step, you reveal something the person didn't know. This is where you stop being just another scroll and become someone worth trusting. C is for CTA, the call to action. You close by telling the person the single next step. Let's comment the word start and let's follow me for part 2. Without this, all the attention you just gathered leaks away into nothing. And it works faceless. That's the whole point. You can build it all with an AI synthetic voice, stock footage, on-screen text, without ever appearing on camera. Take Ivan, one of our people. He passed 25,000 followers with content exactly like this, and with those numbers, he reached a potential of up to $13,875 a month. That's an individual result, not typical, and I want to be crystal clear about that. But it gives you a sense of the kind of scale we're talking about. Now, creating attention is half the job, but attention on its own doesn't pay the bills. In a moment, I'll show you how you turn it into real money. And here we are at the second piece, monetization, meaning the digital product built with artificial intelligence. Remember the question from a moment ago, how do you turn attention into money? Here's the answer. A digital product is something you create once and can sell an infinite number of times. No physical copies, no inventory, no shipping, no couriers. Think of a small guide, a set of templates, a mini course, a tool. 2 years ago, building something like that took you weeks. Today, with AI, you build the backbone in a handful of hours. And here's the beauty of it. The short form content from piece 1 and the product from piece 2 marry perfectly. The videos pull in strangers for free, the digital product turns them into revenue. One feeds the other. Speranza, another one of the people we've worked with, reached a potential of around 23,000 euros in 90 days. Again, and I'm repeating it on purpose, that is an individual result and not typical, not a promise of what you will do. It's there to show you what's at stake when the pieces click together. Okay, stop for a second, because this is the single most important part of the whole video. Up to here, I've given you the skeleton, and even this is more than you'll find in 1,000 paid videos. But there's a physical limit to how much I can compress into a YouTube video. The complete step-by-step with the exact tools I use, the real examples, and above all that fourth piece I promised you, I've put it all into a free training. The link is the first one in the description below. If even one thing I've said so far switched on a light bulb for you, pause for 30 seconds, open the link, and set it aside. It's free, and it'll be waiting for you there while we finish the video. Then come right back, because piece 3, the automation, is what makes everything work for you instead of you. And now we reach the third piece, the one that turns a side hustle into a system. Automation with AI running 24 hours a day. Because as long as you're doing everything by hand every single day, you've bought yourself another job, not freedom. Automation is the bridge that takes you from trading time for money to a system that keeps running even when you clock off. AI does the heavy lifting here. It helps you produce content in batches, reply to messages, deliver the product automatically the second someone buys, sort your new leads. You keep your hand on the wheel, but you're no longer pressing every single pedal yourself. So those are the three pieces. Content that attracts, a product that monetizes, automation that keeps it all moving on its own. On paper, it's a perfect circle. And that's exactly why, if it's all this clean, you're probably asking yourself, why doesn't it work for everyone? The answer is that fourth piece, and it's time we talked about it. Because there is a very specific reason two people can follow the exact same 3 steps and get results at opposite ends of the spectrum. One builds something that takes off, the other talks into the void, and the difference is not how hard they work, and it's not how good they are with the tools. The difference is a fourth piece, the one behind the padlock in the agenda earlier. We call it the golden niche. The specific niche, the exact angle you point the whole system at. Not a random topic, but the one the market truly wants, and that almost nobody is occupying yet. It's the element that decides what you point this entire system at. And it's the reason the 3 pieces either lock together perfectly or stay 3 disconnected parts that produce nothing. And here I have to be honest with you, the way I always have been. I'm not going to explain the golden niche in this video, and not because I want to be mysterious, it's because getting it wrong is the #1 mistake that sends everything off a cliff. And rushing through it in 30 seconds would do you more harm than good. The step-by-step for finding your own golden niche is inside the free training, the first link in the description, and it's literally the first thing I have you fix. And before we wrap up, I'm curious about one thing. Drop me a comment right here telling me which of the 3 pieces you've been missing so far. The content, the product, or the automation. Write 1, 2, or 3. I read them and it tells me what to make the next video on this channel about. I want to leave you with just one thing, the same thing I understood the day I found myself out of work with artificial intelligence taking my place. AI doesn't ask for your permission, it's already changing the rules, whether you're watching it or not. And facing that, you have only 2 options. It can replace you, or it can pay you. There's no comfortable third path in the middle. And the only difference between those 2, the only one, is not how smart you are or how big your head start is. It's whether you start or you don't. I started when I'd hit rock bottom with $50,000 of student debt on my shoulders. If I could do it from there, the question isn't whether it's possible. The question is only whether you decide to be on the side that gets paid. So here's your 1 step for today. Click the first link in the description and get access to the free training. Inside, you'll find the complete step-by-step of the 3 pieces with the exact tools I use. And above all, you'll find the golden niche, that that fourth piece that makes everything else click. It's free, it's waiting for you there. And the cheapest moment to get on this wave is right now, not a year from now when everyone's already on it. I'll see you inside.